Hello, this is Liz. You rejoined me and Boogeldorf in our magical quest through the game of Oblivion. Our next waypoint, now that we're free and out of this horrible prison, is to go to the magical land of Weynon Priory, which is where monks live, and one specific very important monk named Joffrey. Oh, it's raining. How delightful. Whoa. Oh, usually there's a dude here. That's fine. He like confronts you and he's like, "Why are you here? In our humble chapel." Nope.
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want?
I have the Amulet of Kings. It's a long story. I promise you that I did not get it through illicit means, despite the fact that I, kind of escaped from prison.
This cannot be. No one but the Emperor is permitted to handle the amulet.
Yeah.
Let me see it.
Here you go!
By the Nine! This is the Amulet of Kings.
My god.
Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death?
I killed him. No, I didn't. I don't even remember what his last words were. There's something about closing shut the jaws of Oblivion and finding his last son or something.
As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you.
Oh, great.
Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
Yeah, that guy was weird. It was very dramatic, the whole close shut.
His meaning is unclear to me as well. The Emperor seemed to perceive some threat from the demonic world of Oblivion.
Yeah, it would certainly seem so.
The Prince of Destruction, Mehrunes Dagon, is one of the Lords of Oblivion.
Yeah, you just jumped straight to him.
But the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers.
Magical barriers?
I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power.
Wow.
When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the imperial city. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark, for the first time in centuries.
Oh, that's a bummer.
It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the emperor was aware of.
Kind of inconvenient to have some sort of huge existential threat that only the Emperor is aware of. But I'm sure it's fine, it's whatever.
I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else
what
about
was
the
Uriel
baby,
getting up to?
but I knew it was his son. From time to time he would ask about the child's progress. Now it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
I'm sure he's fine.
His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here.
Sounds like a lovely place.
You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
Okie dokie. About that assistance.
I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
Sweet. I guess I need that. I'm just gonna take that. Leather cuirass, leather greaves, leather boots. Yeah, don't need that. Really on top of my shit today. Oh, I could definitely use those. And that, and I don't care about that. Alright, woo! I don't have my bow equipped. Oh yeah. Let's put it away. Alrighty. Time to go to the lovely city of Kvatch. I could ask around and like get a horse and stuff, but that's not necessary. I'm just gonna fast travel. Da 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 da. Well, it's kind of weird that the waypoint isn't exactly like at the gate like most of the cities, but I'm sure it's fine. Let's go to Kvatch. Yeah.
Come on! Run while there's still time! The guard still holds the road, but it's only a matter of time before they're
Oh
overwhelmed.
my. Run? From what?
God's blood. You don't
No,
know,
I just fast
do you?
traveled here.
Deidre overran Kvatch last
Ew.
night. There were glowing portals outside the walls, gates to Oblivion itself.
Ooh.
There was a huge creature, something out of a nightmare, came right over the walls, blasting fire that swarmed around it, killing.
Gnarly, dude. I mean, the whole city can't be destroyed.
Go and see for yourself. Kvatch is a smoking ruin. We're all that's left. Do you understand me? Everyone else is
You
dead.
can emote that a little bit better, but yeah, I got you, dude. That sounds not good.
It was Savli and Matthias. Some of the other guards helped some of us escape. They cut their way out, right through the city gates. Savlian says they can hold the road. No, I don't believe him. Nothing can stop them. If you'd seen it, you'd
You
know.
sound screamy, but you just look annoyed.
I'm getting out of here before it's too late. They'll be here any minute, I'm telling you. Run when you can.
Yeah, see you later, buddy. And this guy's just like, oh, well, that was weird. I don't know, everything looks fine to me. Or those trees look a little bit ominous right there, but you know.
Smoke and fire.
Ooh, starting over from nothing. Sounds like a bummer. Who's this friendly man with the torch? Hello, good sir.
Hope is gone. The Imperial line is
Ew.
dead. The Covenant is broken. The enemy has won.
Oh, you're a bit of a downer, aren't you?
Enough talk.
Yeah, enough time. Yeah, I didn't even say anything. I just walked up to you like, yo, what's up? And you were like, the end is nigh. Death is inevitable. Everybody's probably just overreacting. I mean, the sky's turning a funny color, but, you know. Yeah, the weather can do some crazy things sometimes. Occasionally clouds are red. At sunset or sunrise, I don't know what time it is. Yeah, see, it's sunset. It's around sunset, yeah? Yeah. It's fine. Oh. Yeah. Ew. Oh dear. Oh, that's not good. Vera! I will help. A gate to Oblivion. That's not good.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Oops, sorry. I'm really good at this. At life. Hey buddy.
Stand back,
Ooh, it's a little
civilian.
late for that.
This is no place for you. Get back to the encampment
I
at
mean,
once.
I look fairly non-civilian. I'm wearing armor and shit. And I just helped you take down a couple of scamps. Oh, what happened here?
We lost the damn city. That's
Dude,
what
jeez,
happened.
dude, just asked.
It was too much. Too fast. We were overwhelmed. Couldn't even get everyone out. There are still people trapped in there. Some made it to the chapel, but others were just run down in the streets. The Count and his men are still holed up in the castle.
Yeah, I'm sure they're doing fine.
And now we can't even get back into the city to help them. With that damned Oblivion gate blocking the way.
I mean, it didn't look like it was directly blocking the way. It's just kind of standing in front of it and spewing easily killed scamps. But, you know, it's whatever. It's fine. What will you do now?
The only thing we can
Die?
do. We'll try to hold our ground. That's what.
That's
If
a
we
little
can't
more
hold this
optimistic.
barricade, those beasts could march right down and overrun the encampment.
Yeah, that's true.
I have to try and protect the few civilians that are left. It's all I can do now.
Yep. I can help.
You want to help? You're kidding, right?
Yeah, I'm totally killing. That's why I
If you're
walked up
serious,
this
maybe I can
friggin'
put
hill
you
and
to
asked.
use. It'll likely mean your death, though. Are you sure?
Certain death? Sure.
I don't know how to close this gate, but it must be possible, because the enemy closed the ones they opened during the initial
That's
attack.
logical.
You can see the marks on the ground where they were, with the great gate right in the middle. I sent men into the gate to see if they could find a way to shut it. They haven't come back. If you can get in there, find out what happened to them. If they're alive, help them finish the job. If not, see what you can do on your own.
I'm sure they're all fine.
The best I can say is good luck. If you make it back alive, we'll be waiting for you.
Yeah, that's what NPCs are all about. Just kind of waiting for you.
It's a brave thing you're doing.
It is a brave thing I'm doing, thank you. Yeah, see, they could go around it. Like, it's just scamps coming out of this thing. They could totally walk through in there. It's fine, though, it's fine. We are going to another dimension. What a lovely place. Yeah, dude, fight him off. I can't even see. Ugh, you're doing great. You're doing great.
I'm supposed to be impressed.
Yeah? Well, I guess at least one guy's alive. See, I was right. Everything's going great. Despite, the setbacks. Hey, dude.
Thank the Nine. I never thought I'd see another
I
friendly
am very
face.
friendly looking.
The others. Taken. They were taken to the tower.
Yeah, it's alright. Everything's fine.
Captain Mattias sent us in to try and close the gate. We were ambushed, trapped, and
By the
picked off.
scamps?
I managed to escape, but the others are strewn across that bridge. They took Menian off to the big tower. You've got to save him. I'm getting out of
Yeah,
here.
you look really happy about that. Something tells me you'll only be a temporary meat shield if I use your help. So, yeah, go back.
The captain is still holding the barricade? I figured I was the last one left alive.
Yeah, you're right. April Fools,
All
you're
right.
the only one alive.
Try to get out of
Fuck
here.
you.
Let the captain know what's going on.
I said April Fools, dude. No, there's nothing back there for you. Yeah, well. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Something tells me I need to be over there. I need to sneak. I need to be able to, you know, not be sensed by all of the dangerous scamps that pervade this territory. Ooh, so pro. You see that dodging? So pro. Just on a serious note, I do really like the Oblivion portions of the game. At least, like the design is pretty unique. You don't see anything like it in Skyrim. I mean, I love Skyrim, and a lot of the world design in Skyrim is absolutely fantastic and beautiful, and the graphics are better than in this game, and blah blah blah. But just the fact that you go to this totally different dimension, and said dimension is really integral to the plot, and it's totally different from the overworld. Like, Cyrodiil is this green, lush place where everything's just hunky-dory, and there's plains and forests, but overall it's just a lovely place. And then you get dumped in here. And, whew. Yeah, I wouldn't want to take a swim in that. No, there's a scamp at the top of this rock. I sensed you. And I mean, Skyrim kind of played with the idea of having another, like, dark dimension that you go to, with the Soul Cairn in the Dawnguard DLC. But that was a really minor, that was like, you know, like, a small part of a DLC. Like, it wasn't, and it wasn't very huge. And frankly, it was kind of boring. Like, it was kind of a monotonous place, and there wasn't that much to do in it, beyond little side quests and stuff. Whereas, Solstheim in the Dragonborn DLC is, I mean, it's not another dimension, but I think it was really well done. Like, they have an entire new place, with its own varying environments. One's inspired by the game Morrowind, which I've never played, but I really need to because it's, you know, supposed to be really good. And I think that Solstheim in the Dragonborn DLC had a lot of life, it was really interesting, and had interesting quests, and had a lot to do. So, yeah, good on Skyrim, that was a good one. No, I'd rather not have an arrow that weighs like an entire pound. A light bow, 22 pounds. No, I have a field arrows. I don't want your 14 pounds worth of arrows. Oop, did I miss? There you go. Of course, while in Skyrim, most of the stuff you encounter is inspired by, you know, Nordic culture in Northern Europe. A lot of the stuff in Cyrodiil is, or a lot, at least stuff you see in Oblivion, like, you know, this fire, you know, the world of Oblivion, the Aliens, all that kind of stuff, is pretty clearly inspired by Lord of the Rings. Like, the whole aesthetic of Oblivion in this game is pretty clearly based off of Mordor, and the orcs and the fiery darkness goes on there. You have these spires of fire, you know. And the Aliad ruins, all their names and stuff pretty obviously draw inspiration from the naming schemes and aesthetic of the elves in Lord of the Rings. And I think it's cool. I like it. It's kind of interesting because in Skyrim, the Imperial Legion has a really obvious Roman influence. Like, they're called the Legion, and the titles that they have for people in the army, like, you know, prelate and all those sorts of things. I can't remember off the top of my head. Like, it's all really clearly Roman. Whereas this game, the Imperial Legion doesn't really seem to have as much of that Roman influence. You know, maybe you could argue that it's like, I'm not an expert, but the armor doesn't look super Roman influenced. So, like, maybe that's kind of a change that happened with the Imperial Legion between the games of Oblivion and Skyrim. With the takeover, the Aldmeri Dominion, and all that crap. I could always use gold. Gold is good. Ooh, we're really high up, man.
In the cage!
Ooh.
Over here!
Wow. That guy tries to talk to you for some reason, I don't know why.
In the cage!
He's like, human! I am going to eat your flesh, and then you kill him in 2 shots. So, yeah. Hey there. How you doing?
Quickly!
Really?
Quickly, there's no time. You must get to the top of the large tower. The Sigil Keep, they call it. That's what keeps the Oblivion Gate open. Find the Sigil Stone. Remove it and the gate will close. Hurry! The Keeper has the key. You must
I already got it,
get
dude.
the
Don't worry,
key.
I got you covered. I don't know if there's any way to rescue you? Yeah?
Take the key. Don't worry about me. There's no
Good.
time.
Sorry.
Get moving!
I mean, by the logic of the Oblivion Gates, you should probably end up okay anyway. Like, you'll just pop out, when, this thing collapses, but... Yeah, I'm sure we'll see you again. It'll be fine. I'm trying to think what the Dwemer and Skyrim are based off of. I don't think it's Lord of the Rings. And there's not really any other, fantasy worlds that the Elder Scrolls have really... that Elder Scrolls have drawn inspiration from that I could think of that would inspire the Dwemer. I mean, the Elder Scrolls, they get their inspiration from everywhere. Like, any, like, big fantasy source that you can think of is probably contributed in some way to the lore of the Elder Scrolls. Oh. Okay, that was bleed somewhere. Mostly Dungeons and Dragons, I think. Like, the very first Elder Scrolls game, Arena, was, like, its selling point was like, oh my god guys, Dungeons and Dragons is now a video game, you can play it. I really want to play Dungeons. I've never played Dungeons and Dragons, but I really want to. Why did this door open if it does nothing for me? Did I miss something? Am I stupid? No, I'm not stupid, I missed it. If there is something up here. What? Oh yeah, I heard a rumor while I'm in the friggin' plane of Oblivion. Yep, that makes sense. Nope. Well then I don't know what that key did for me. Thrilling gameplay here, ladies and gentlemen. Watch as I meander back and forth. There. Hey, this is probably where I need to be. Yeah, it goes up! Yeah! This is promising. Up is good. I mean, even with the not as good graphics, like, the details that they have in this world are pretty cool. Oop! Ow. Oops. I killed you. You're dead now. Oh my. He's one with the tower now. He has become Oblivion. Oh. And you got nothing for it. You just relax in the wall. Ooh. No, it's just a scamp. Hey there. The Punished. It's probably Flesh Dude. The Punished is people! Oh my god, it's a heart! I've never noticed that before. It's a freaking, like, beating heart or something. Like a sack. I've never really looked at it closely before. It's like a heart that's also a sack. Ah. Very creative. Very creative. Yeah.